Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
And Marcia Parker.
Back here with another review straight out of Netflix for you guys.
Wow.
Now, I'm actually trying to decide as we record this whether I want to release this or Death Note on Monday. Because we have two Netflix reviews coming out very soon. But today we are discussing a movie that just hit the platform yesterday as we record this by the name of Little Evil. And it happened so fast between when they dropped the trailer to when they dropped the movie. It was literally 1 week.
Right.
So we put up. I put up the trailer reaction yesterday, the day it dropped, because I was like, "Oh shit, it's out already! Wow. I better drop that." So I don't know if that speaks to Netflix's faith in the show or not, because you remember how early Santa Clarita Diet was, But that's a show, so maybe they have to amp up more excitement for a TV show rather than just a single movie. They could take a bigger loss on. But my point is, they did not do a lot of advertising, a lot of pre-advertising for this film, and I kind of maybe see why. So we'll do this review like normal. We'll talk about our overall thoughts, and we'll talk about the story, the acting, the effects, all that good stuff. And I will say right up front, this is meant to be a horror comedy.
Yes.
And these are very hard for me. It takes a lot to make me laugh anyway, and especially in the horror arena. My tops are definitely Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I love Shaun of the Dead. Those sorts of movies get me, but they're not this. I actually like Scary Movie 1, but the rest of them I don't really like that sort of.
What We Do in Shadows.
Humor. What We Do in the Shadows is a great one. Yep, perfect. There you go.
It's one of my faves.
So it's always tough, and there's high bars. Very high bars, and this one, for me, did not reach those bars. And I will say I had to watch it in 2 installments because I started it late one night. I ended up falling asleep about 20 minutes in. And the next morning was like, man, I must have really not liked that movie. And then when I restarted it and I watched it again, I was like, oh, it wasn't as bad as I remembered it being. So that's, I guess, the encapsulation of my thoughts. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, what about you? Your overall thoughts?
I thought it had some good moments. Unfortunately, I feel like they had a lot more to go on. I think a lot of the funny moments that we saw in the trailer. So when it did hit, it still made me giggle a little bit, but at the same time I'm like, oh, that's kind of sad. That kind of makes me sad that it didn't have the full effect, because maybe if I didn't watch the trailer it would have hit me a little bit more, because those were the highs and the high notes of them. I thought everybody did a fantastic job. All the actors are great. The cinematography was great. The kid was creepy as fuck.
The kid was good. Yeah. I actually liked him more as his character evolved than I thought. I was glad they didn't just play the one note the entire movie, because I was really worried about that as we got into it.
Yeah.
So overall, you just thought it was kind of...
It was okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It was okay. It was a movie you could probably dip your kids' toes into horror, I think.
Okay, that's one way to put it.
Because it wasn't extreme one way or the other.
No, it wasn't. And it wasn't
was
really...
a little fun. It had a little bit of... It had the kid entertainment in it, and it had the little snips for parents to be all like, oh, okay, The Shining.
Yeah, it had a lot of that. It had the Shining. It had many ghost movies with the hallway lights flickering. It had the Poltergeist TV part.
Yeah.
Lots of definite horror homages. The red rope. Yeah. The goat, exactly. Which I like that, and I liked.
Again in the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So. That's always a problem. And Adam Scott, while being a really funny actor that I really enjoy watching, this and another property that we did a trailer reaction for, Ghosted, with Craig Robinson, looked really unfunny as well. So I'm just not sure why he's picking these projects. The wife, who I believe was played by Evangeline Lilly from Lost and Lord of the Rings, she was funny actually as the completely oblivious or denial ridden. It's just the conception story's weird, but whose isn't, you know? And it's what?
It's fine. A little cult rape. No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. So the acting is there. That's the weird thing. And I actually like the group mates from his group, because it's really funny. One of them is played by Donald Faison, who was from Scrubs and Skyline. Another is played by a comedian I love so much. I'm actually seeing him live, courtesy of Jaime and Fuego, this week, Chris D'Elia.
Oh, yeah.
And he's the one talking about pooping in his kid's backpack.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Is that the same guy from The League? Or no?
No.
No, it's not.
No,
wow, they're totally different.
This is the guy from Whitney and the show that was just live with Ron Funches. Not Undeclared.
He's been on At Midnight, right?
Yes, he's been on At Midnight.
That's where I've been seeing him. Yeah, he was
10-minute podcast.
He was good.
Yeah, he's really funny. And then a couple of other people that we've seen before, but whose face I couldn't place from what movie exactly. So they were pretty fun, but they were underutilized. And Adam Scott's main bro is this really funny chick named Bridget something. Yeah, I can't remember her name, but she came on Amy Schumer's show a number of times doing really bawdy and over the top and kind of gross stand-up comedy. So it was really funny to see. She plays this real low-key stepfather.
Yeah. So wait, you're a stepfather? Okay. Sure.
So yeah, the acting is there. That's the thing, but they're at times underutilized for being such funny comedians.
I feel like they weren't. I felt like really like they were reined in a lot. Like I felt like it was really constricted with the writing. Like they could have brought it out just an extra step, and it would have made the movie so much better. I felt like they reined it in for whatever reason. Maybe to keep a lower rating. I don't know, but like
even though like Netflix,
all the points were there, but they just didn't quite get it to where it needed to be.
Even though they don't abide by the typical rating system, this definitely felt like a PG-13 horror comedy. Like they didn't take it that extra step that a lot of them do.
That's why I feel like it was it's still kid appropriate.
Almost felt PG, really.
Yeah.
There wasn't really anything that bad at all.
No.
Nothing worse than Ernest Scared Stupid even, or things like that, Krampus, but then maybe that was PG-13. But still, nonetheless, it was a little bit disappointing story-wise. The acting was there, but yeah, when the story's not there, it's just like, okay.
And then the premise was, and it wasn't that it was bad. That's what was making this review really hard for me, because, like, I love the idea, the way they took it, like, your horrible stepchildren are all evil, and kind of taking that perspective, but it actually being that, like, the spawn of Satan, and you're having to deal with that, and like you have to deal with the father, and happens to be Satan, which it's really interesting. I like how they were using those things and putting them together, but it just wasn't all there.
Yeah, it felt like pieces of the puzzle were missing.
Yeah.
Even though everything made sense, it still felt like it felt like, I guess if I'm gonna make an analogy, it's gonna be a weird one, but it felt like you had this awesome Lego ship that you've built, right? This big Lego ship with all these intricate parts, and it looks awesome. And it's like, then you go in and you take out the masts, and you take out the cannons, and you take out this and that, and it's like, you still have a boat, you still have a functional boat, but you don't have the bells and whistles that make it really cool.
Right.
That's what I feel like was missing here. It was just the boat of the horror comedy. I don't know why that's what happened in that analogy, but there you go.
Well, it definitely makes sense. Even the special effects were really well done.
Yeah, the little bit that we got.
Yeah. So, and the sound effects, the music choices, it was all there. I can't put my finger on the nose on what exacally made it not a success. It
was a weak script. I think.
You think it really was? They just like pulled it.
Yeah, they pulled their punches. It was too soft.
Yeah.
It should have been edgier.
Yeah.
These movies always work best with the edge to them. I mean, Bad Santa was great because it was super edgy.
Right.
The second one, not so much, I hear, but,
It's on Netflix now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not going to bother, nonetheless.
Well, Christmas is right around the corner.
Wait till then. All right, well, there you go, guys. That's going to do it for our review of Little Evil, starring Adam Scott and Evangeline Lilly, I think, on Netflix. Someone's going to correct me and be like, you made God, you said it's like you're so confident.
She was really pretty.
She's very pretty. But yeah, so if you've seen it, you guys, let us know in the comments down below what you thought of it. If you haven't seen it, let us know if we swayed you one way or the other.
Yeah.
There's a lot to watch on Netflix.
I mean, it's an hour and a half. It
was short.
It wasn't a long movie. I watched it while putting my laundry away. So
yeah, definitely something you can have on while you're doing housework.
Yeah.
So.
It's worth just checking out, and letting us know. Like, what do you think?
Yeah. You know what, though? I love that Adam Scott is like the new dumbfounded husband that has to deal with all these weird situations. He fits that role pretty well.
Yeah.
So. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
And I'm Marcia Parker.
And remember, stay scared.